You lack confidence. Why? It's because, one, you're setting the expectations too high. You've set the bar so high and you've put a vision that you have no experience in. You're looking at these goals and these steps as in things that are out of your reach. How can you expect to pick up the 25 kg dumbbell when you haven't even had the strength to pick up the 5 kg dumbbell? You need to realize that you have to start from somewhere, and if you reach too far, you're going to fall. If you try to set a goal that's too high for you to reach, you're going to fall off, and then you're going to lack the confidence to even try in the first place. So I need you to you're setting the bar too high. I need you to bring the expectations a bit lower. I need you to bring it down to the fact that you need to start at level 1. You need to start at a place where it's the beginning, because everyone starts from level 1. No one goes into anything being amazing and great at it. Michael Jordan didn't start playing basketball was a natural. He worked hard. He started from the beginning where he was missing shots. He started from the beginning when he couldn't dribble a basketball. He started from the beginning when he couldn't play any defense. But then it took experience. It took him failing. It took him trying over and over and over again from level 1 to go all the way up to the levels to be one of the greatest basketball players of all time. So if you realize this, you may have been the whole time just been setting the bar too high. So if you want to be confident in yourself and you want to get these little wins, bring the bar a little bit lower. The next thing is you don't have any experience. So the reason why you lack confidence is you don't have any experience in that area. So whatever you lack confidence in, whether it's conversation with somebody, whether it's conversation with a girl you like, whether it's playing a sport that you haven't played before, whether it's making content about something that you're passionate about, if you're not confident in making that or doing that, then you need experience. So get to it and get experience. Stop sitting there and wondering, oh, if I start, what if this? And if this happens, then this. Stop sitting there analyzing what you haven't started. Like, for you to be confident and for you to walk like you are good at what you do, like for you to get to that point, you need to have been able to prove that you do that. You need to prove to yourself consistently, hey look, I do this because I do this. It's not the fact that you're going to be amazing at first. It's not the fact that the videos are going to come out great, or the fact that you're going to make every single shot in basketball, or that you're going to knock everybody out in boxing. That's not the case. But the thing is, you need experience to be able to be confident in the area that you have, that you want to be confident in. If you want to back yourself consistently, you're going to have experience. And some people's confidence, I'll have to say, some people's confidence doesn't necessarily mean that they've experienced that before. So me personally, if I can sit here and say that I feel like I would be confident speaking in front of a crowd, and the reason why is because I fully believe that this is my passion, this is my purpose, and this is why I'm here on earth. If I fully believe that with every atom of my body, there's a certain confidence that I carry myself with. But that doesn't mean that I've had experience in speaking in front of crowds before. It's just this weird confidence behind it, and we shall see once I finally do it. When I eventually speak in front of crowds, and when I eventually do that, we'll see how I go. But at the moment, I'm pretty confident that I think I'll be good at it. And so in saying that, some people's confidence don't come from experience, but if you are lacking confidence, just get experience. Just start at level 1. Just start at wherever you need to start. Some minuscule number that you need to set a goal to. Stop looking at what everyone else is doing. Don't look at what someone who's been doing for 5 years, who's been going to the gym for 5 years, who's been singing and making music for 5 years, who's been doing this for, they're on another level because they started at the beginning and they've worked their way up to that point. So you need to do the same thing. Get experience, get to it, start to level 1. Stop having an ego and thinking that, nah, I don't need to start at that point. Yes, you fucking do, because you don't have any confidence. You have to start from the beginning. And fuck the ego shit. Fuck the fact that you think that you could do the same thing as the next person. You can't. Be honest with yourself, and that's okay. You can't start at that point because you haven't been doing it long enough. So start at the beginning. Scrap the ego. Scrap the fact that you think that you can do what they can do, alright? You will be able to do what they can do. I promise you can, but you have to start from somewhere. I'd rather you start from the beginning just like they did and take the long time to be able to take step by step to get to that point. Don't skip any lines. Don't try and jump to the next step. No shortcuts. Go through the process. That's where confidence comes from. The fact that you will go through the whole process, no matter how long it takes, will give you the confidence, will give you the aura to back yourself consistently. Alright? So if you want that confidence where people can feel it when you walk in the room, where people can hear it when you talk, people can sense it when you go about your day, when you go about anything you do, the passion that you have. Hard to explain that, but when you have that shit, it's really hard to bring you down. So you want that, go through the process. Stop with the ego. Stop thinking that you can do something the same as the next person that had been doing it longer than you. Alright? Get to that point they can get to with the process. The last thing is that you need momentum. You need momentum and small wins to be able to give you that confidence in the first place. confidence. Now, confidence is consistently proving to yourself with little achievements, and have the perspective that every achievement is progress. Have the perspective that every single step is necessary to get to that point, all right? So if you want momentum, start at level 1, gain the experience, look at the you're getting a little bit stronger now. Now you're lifting a little bit heavier now. Now your leg press is stronger now. Now you can run a little bit faster. Oh, now hold a conversation properly now. Now you can hold eye contact now. Now you can, whatever that next level that you have gotten to is, you have improved. No matter how small you believe it is, no matter how unimportant you think that little percentage better is, all counts and it all matters. And so the momentum that you will gain will help you carry you through with the confidence and the fact that you're proving to yourself, hey, look, I know I've improved because before I couldn't do this, but now I can do this. And hey, look, to be honest, some days you won't be able to lift that weight, that heavier kg, or that thing that you were able to do a couple of days before. You failed this day and you can't lift that weight, or you can't do that thing, or it's a little bit harder now. And it's going to be days like that, but don't let that discourage you, because it happens to everybody. I'll warn you now, there's going to be days where you're not going to be as consistent, where you're not going to be as skilled as you were before, and you feel like you would have taken a step back. But I need you to relax a bit, because that's just the pressure you're putting on yourself. So all progress is progress. No matter how small, no matter how tiny you think that progress is, it all takes into account, and they will all accumulate over a period of time. So if you want to be confident, if you want to just be that person that knows exactly what they want, that knows where they want to go, that knows how they want to get there, that knows who they want to be, it takes experience, it takes gaining small wins, it takes lowering the bar if you're setting the bar too high. Like, be honest, bro. Like, if you're sitting there and you're thinking that you can all of a sudden be just as good of a swimmer as Michael Phelps, then you're playing yourself. Then you're setting yourself up for failure. But if you can sit there and say that you're willing to go through the process, no matter how long it takes, no matter how small the steps are, that's where the confidence is going to come from. I promise you, the time that you put into it will accumulate.